Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Mr. Nassis back, and today we're checking out February Weeks 5 weekly challenges here on Gran Turismo 7. Like this ever so subtle thumbnail wasn't too much of a giveaway. Before we get into this, if you enjoyed this video at any point, don't forget to hit that like button for me, please. Drop some comments down below so let me know what you think, and if you consider subscribing, that would be awesome. The weekly challenges for this week are a Jimny Cup at Sardegna Windmills Reverse, shite. We're staying at Sardegna for a European Sunday Cup 500. Could be okay. It's a decent track. It all depends on the car. We've then got a Ferrari Circuit Challenge at Deep Forest Raceway. That should be quite good. We've then got the Porsche Cup at the Big Lake Full Course, and then the main event this week is a one-make F350. Actually, it's not technically a one-make because you can use another model of F1 car. I'll show you when we get there. But an F350 one-make, F3500 one-make at the Red Bull Ring. The rewards this week are 100 and 200,000 credits for the first 3 events, and if you complete all 5, you get a 6-star ticket. That is assuming you finish in at least 3rd place. So without further ado, let's get into race number 1. Happy Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys have had a good week and have had a good weekend, and that next week isn't looking too terrible for you. I do have a Jimny, sadly. Awful fucking disappointing thing it is. Let's get into it. Let me know what you've been up to this weekend. Mine's been fairly quiet, but thanks for asking. The good news is that Drive to Survive released this Friday, the 27th. It actually releases on the day of recording this. And I'm very much excited to getting that in my face. I cannot wait to see how over-dramatised Netflix have made Oscars and Lando's quote-unquote rivalry, because they do it every year. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what comes out of that. Anyway, back to this piece of shit. Oh, okay, so the lurch on the braking is because I've fitted carbon brakes to this car. Doesn't need them, but fuck it, I could, so I did. It does mean, though, that a severely underpowered car is now severely overpowered. We've only got 2 laps. Not a massively long track, this, so this one won't take up too much of the time. And that's P1. Because of how strong the brakes are on this car, I'll try not to use them. Because I will tip the front up. This is what it looks and sounds like on the inside. I mean, with all the racing past, it doesn't sound too bad, does it? I'll give you all a little tip out there. If you guys are using traction control for road races, I mean, why? But anyway, we'll move on. Turn them off for dirt race. Turn traction control off for dirt races. It kills your wheel spin too much and ultimately slows you down on dirt tyres. Just don't forget to turn it back on again when you come to your next race, if you need to use TC. Some may call that a slight upon a fellow content creator. It's not, it is just a tip. It's something that I found when I was weaning myself off of traction control. Many years ago. 12.5 seconds, 13 seconds in front of P2. I forgot to say, as ever, any tickets we acquire from these challenges will be opened at the end of this video. I already have 7? 9. 6. I already have a few, so there is a possibility that whilst I'll have to sit and open them in real time, that I'll fast forward the ticket opening for you. But I might not, it depends. We'll see how long all this takes. Ideally, if we can get all this done in under an hour, that would be cracking. Last race at the Red Bull Ring intrigues me. The last time we used these cars was at the new Yas Marina circuit, and that was just a 5-lap sprint. It was great fun, but there was no tyre, there was no tyre usage, no fuel wear. Bloody hell. Tyre wear or fuel usage. which I was a bit disappointed at. So I'm kind of hoping this week we've actually got some strategy involved, and because it's at the Red Bull Ring, there could be weather as well. Fingers crossed, who knows. Anyway, that is race number 1 done. On to race number 2. Now, interestingly, Pit Pass have got this wrong. Pit Pass say this is a European Southern Sunday Cup 700 at Interlagos. That's not what's in the game. Pit Pass, you lied to us. Anyway, it's the right track, Sardegna. No, it's not. It's the wrong track. It's Sardegna, isn't it? And it's European 500. But, you know, no need to be pedantic about things, is there? Yes. Yes, there is. Okay, so we've got a no limit, but it's suggesting it's 500. 500 pp is quite high. The recommended is an RS Trophy from 2011, which is 501. So that car is what it recommends. Yeah, let's give it a go. We might have just shot ourselves in the foot. It's only 2 laps, so we'll see. Okay, anyway, I got distracted. So there is another one of these cars on the track. We'll just give it a go. Yellow seatbelt to signify the sportiness. Steering wheel's on the wrong fucking side. Boring interior there. Okay, we are gaining, just not very fast. My brain went somewhere else there and I got too used to another layout of this track. A-class Merc up there, that could give us some troubles. Pretty sure this is a stock car, I don't think of... Okay, we're going to try that again, because I'm never going to get anywhere with that. I'm allowed 1 retry per race. It's my video, they're my rules. Yes, I think this, as I was saying, I wasn't saying because this is the first time I've done this event, I don't think I've tinkered with this car at all. I've only got 12 miles on the odometer, so... Right, that's us in P3, so if we can stay here, the race is considered complete from the challenges perspective. Could probably come out of there in second, given it's uphill. In front of us in P2, and then I think another Renault in P1 that's just about to become P2, because that Alpine's pretty rapid. Yeah, it has indeed. Days like this, it will be a French manufacturer top 3. Definitely need to brake there, AI. You just needed to lift. Obviously, well, I was on for the win, and then because, you know, I'm a man, I've sat down to do something that I want to do, and every fucker wants to start talking to me. Mountains in the background, how pretty. Right, we'll have to take P2, so that's race number 2 done. Race number 3 then is the Ferrari Circuit Challenge at Deep Forest, but reverse. Cheeky. That 100% should have been a win, but like I said, I got distracted by a text message, so, well, actually it was a WhatsApp, but never mind. 2 events down, 3 to go. $700 or less. I have quite a few Ferraris, and the only one I'm going to use is this thing because I fucking love it. It may not be the right car, but it weighs virtually nothing and goes like shit off of a shovel and has racing tyres. So let's go. Listen to it. I don't think this is reverse. I think this is the right way around for this train. Something else that pit pass got wrong. Interior. Don't you dare. Or lack of interior. I love it. It's a bit floaty. Oh shit. Just realised P1 is 27 seconds in front. Oh shit. Oh shit. Didn't break early enough. Pulled out 7 seconds from P1's lead in less than a lap. No confidence on the brakes, fuck now. outside. P1 is like in a race of his own. See if we can give him some company, shall we? Lost a second in that sector. Braking. Right, let's see what Bishop's driving. A Ferrari, obviously. No prizes for guessing that. Four, 5, 8, that's what he's driving. Okay, that is us in P1, so barring any cock-ups, which, if you're a regular viewer, you'll know are entirely possible, this should be us. And yeah, it's another text message. Lapping cars already. And another message. Don't people understand I'm busy? Wait, didn't we just lap this car? Oh, it's a different one. It's the same model, it's a different colour. Listen to the engine. Engine noises like this do things to me. Tempted to take this car around the special stage Route X thing, the big oval, and just absolutely floor it, just to see what it sounds like at full chat. may just do that offline. Fucking streamer, offline. I may just do that outside of the video, just for a bit of fun. Anyway, that is race number 3 done. On to race number 4, the Porsche Cup at Lake Maggiore. 4-star ticket, 4-hour daily marathon, driving marathon, and 200 grand. Before I played this today, I had 26 million credits. I now have 6 million credits. I spent 20 million on a car that I will probably never drive, but what else are you going to do in this game? 650 or less, okay. It's got to be the purple Porsche. It's too good. It's too good. And it's purple. This is great. Look. Is it a Porsche? Yes. Does it look like every other Porsche that's ever been made? Yes. But it's purple. It's fun. I will show you the interior. Not much point, because if you've seen one Porsche interior, you have seen them all. Five laps. Front end lifts of the car lifted there as we went over that crest. Oh, fucking plane race bonus gone. Bollocks. Alright, 19 seconds to P1. Oh my god. Way too early. Front 3 are miles away. Didn't brake early enough. CP3 just a little speck of a rendered car going around that long right handle there. Oh, that was awful. What concerns me is we are 25 minutes in. I had to restart a race and we are halfway through race number 4. That normally means that the main event is going to be a fucking doozy. I mean, for entertainment purposes, it'd be great. But I'm not sure I've got the brain for race strategies today. We'll see. Yep, front of that car definitely lifted again. 7 seconds to P1. Too excited trying to push the top end. It's a yellow Porsche in P1, I can tell you that much. I will get that turn 1 right at some point. In this video, probably not. P1. Second on P2 already. Oh yeah, the interior. There you go. Looks exactly the same as every other Porsche interior. Remember to brake for that corner finally. Sworn that would have been quicker, but I'd have been wrong. Chuck it into the last turn for the final time. Barrel down the main straight and across the line. Done. Bish bash bosh. Right, main event time. The F3 500 Red Bull Ring one make race. Not technically a one make, and I'll show you why. So don't panic if you don't own the exact model. There are two available. So you can use the A model or the B model. What's the difference? Power, basically. The B model has more horsepower than the A model. We do have 2 times fuel and 8 times tyres. That could make life a bit interesting. So we're going to change cars. I lied. The A model has more power. The B model has less, but the B model weighs less. Not much. I said the last time I was going to use this, when I used this car, that I should have put a livery on it. I have put a livery on it this time. We're definitely not doing racing stuffs because they will not last. How many laps? 18? Fuck off. This is like an endurance race. Okay. 20 minutes-ish. This is going to be loud. I don't apologise. Let's get it. I have no idea what I'm going to expect coming into this. Doesn't look like fuel's going to be an issue straight from the off. Right, we are dead last, so we need to pull our fingers out. These things are animals. Mansell's livery. I'll take no credit for it, it's not mine. I found it in the content search menu before the race. I'm unsure about track limits here. I also didn't check the weather. I mean, currently it looks like a beautiful day here in Spielberg. Nothing on the radar for 50 miles, so it should be okay. Fastest lap, that gives me some confidence. AI is taking much wider lines out of turn 1, but I don't know whether to read that as there's no penalties, because I don't think the AI can get penalties, which is bullshit. Damage is also off. seconds to P1. Fuel is not an issue at all. And another message. I am popular today. Velocity sector, lovely. Tyres are wearing, obviously, but they're not. Fuck. Wearing that fast. Somehow 8/10 up, despite going off the track once. Makes no sense, but I'll take it. I think the tyres will be fine. And inserted myself into Maggia's gearbox. Sent to absolutely no confidence in putting power down the corners in this thing. It's costing me time. And that's why, look, it just wants to go on it. Mind you, yeah, 100 brake horsepower in a car that doesn't even weigh 700 kilos. Sent it. P1. Although using our slips not for much longer. We might have this guy for company for a couple of laps. Tyres are a bit of a concern. More specifically, the rear left. Okay, let's drop P2. Question is, do we pit? It'd be really handy is if we had a relative screen. So I wouldn't mind knowing how far back P4 is. Knew that I could probably then work out the window. Well, not by much to be fair. Oh, they're getting faster though. 1:13.8 now. Probably being slipstreams. Shit. Look at the track now. Yeah, that rear left. P2 and P3 have just pitted and they're on softs. P4's just pitted as well. Going in this lap. Should be able to fit a set of softs too. Although, yeah, they should make it. Box. Do not refuel. Oh, come on, how long is this pit lane? Seconds, but much fresher tyres. Interesting. P1 and P2 still haven't pitted. Another message. Someone's trying to phone me. They'll have to wait. No one in call. I don't recognise, so you call and they'll leave me a message. P1 and P2 still not in the pits. Double. They want to P2 a battling, which is helping me. Still not in the pits and they've stopped fighting, which is probably why I was gaining. We might have to settle for P3 here, ladies and gents. You know, we are the fastest car on track by a country mile currently. Second between P2 and P1. Not fastest anymore. disappeared. P1 and P2 are locked into the end, I think. We are locked in for P3. I do wonder if we'd have gone set hards, could we have no stopped it, but I don't think we'd have had the pace. I don't know. If buts and maybes, I told you, because the first 4 races were easy, the last one, and this is not difficult, this is quite enjoyable, but the longest event is this week's challenge by a country mile. GG's to P1 and P2. Great drive, great strat. Interesting to know what tyres they were on, but it doesn't matter. We'd love to win, but I'll take the P3 because that's enough for the ticket and to consider that challenge complete. And that is your weekly challenges for week 5 of February. Sorry, catching up on messages when I should be paying all my attention to you lovely lot. I say you lovely lot, there's only going to be 1, 2 people if I can watch this anyway. Here we are. Right, ticket time. How are we doing? Sub 1 hour. How many tickets have I got? Oops, 11. Okay. We'll do monies first. Then we'll do 3, 4, 5, 6 stars. 1, 2. It's waiting for this bullshit that takes the time. We got some cash. I don't mind that at all. I'm going to make you watch this in normal speed because I feel like being a cunt. More money. Lovely jubbly. Okay, that's all the 3s. We'll do the 4s. Start with the newest. Makes no odds, really. Nitrous for a car I'm not even sure I own. Who cares? If we get any cars, we will go to the used car dealer to see if we can sell them for a bit more cash, see if I can make some of that 20 million back. Oh, yes! Million! Lovely jubbly. Don't see too many of those too often. Thank you very much. Right, we got any 5s? No. We'll do the... Oh, they're just boat. Right, okay. This is from a power pack race. Better be fucking good. Have you guys done the power pack races at home? Let me know in the comments down below. I've done them all except... Get in the back of the net, son. I've done them all except the endurance races. And I'm not sure I want to do them, to be honest. It's just long, isn't it? Kind of hoping we get a car. That Porsche would be nice. 500,000. I'll take that. I will take that. Right, no cars. I pressed the circle button too many times. What I will do, though, is I'll pop up the car I bought with the 20 million. Performance date acquired. There she is. I was hoping that was going to sound better. The 250 GTO from 1962, and with that we will call that the end of this week's weekly challenges. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy that, faster hit that like button for me, please. Drop some comments down below to let me know what you think, and if you consider subscribing, that would be awesome. There is a playlist link on your screen now should you want to go back and check out any of the weekly challenges I've done here on Gran Turismo 7. I'll be back in your faces next week with March week 1. In the meantime, take care. Bye bye.